Hi, so today we're going to talk about 5 easy tips that you can adapt also at home when you want to improve your singing voice. Let's go! So first of all, I want to talk about the singing position. Like, you can sing, of course, also when you're sitting or laying down, but the easiest way to sing is actually when you're standing on both of your feet and can just stentorize. Now when you stand, make sure that your shoulders are relaxed and also that your upper part here with your throat is also very chill. Also while singing, because then you will make sure that you're not gonna hurt yourself. And yeah, you should stand stable on both of your feet. Let's move on. Now, doing this whole thing with the breast support isn't easy to get, but I'm going to show you very fast how you can do it, because it's not that hard if you know it, and you can actually train it then if you're doing some exercises with it regular, and it will make such a difference for your singing performance. The best way to do it is actually placing a hand on your belly and another hand on your back. And then when you breathe in, you try to push out your stomach and press everything together around your rib area. And then you try to keep the tension in your stomach outside as long as possible and release the air very slowly. The best way to do it is actually just doing it and trying to hold a tone as long as possible. So you breathe in, stomach out, and then you sing one tone. Yeah. So another very easy trick is to actually check if you're using too much air while singing. It's just to use your hands and put that in front of your head. And also while speaking, you will feel always a little bit air against your hand. And that's what you don't want to do with singing. You want to have as less air as possible. So, perfect thing, again, you just have your hand and then you sing. To the next tip, moving on. Something that you should know is that you don't have to sing loud. That's actually something that I didn't realize for a long time. But of course, the singers on the records and also the singers that you are hearing on the concerts or on YouTube, wherever you're checking out your favorite artists, they are sounding of course, very loud and they sound very strong, but they are not close to screaming most of the time. Of course, you have different techniques, and some of them are louder and some of them are more quiet. But in general, they are around the value that you're using to speak, or even quieter than that. Why is that? Because you can control your voice way better, and you can easily switch over to another technique, so you can go from head to chest voice way more easily, or from one note to the other, all that stuff. A question is getting asked a lot: what if my throat hurts? Now, if that happens, it's not good, so try to not get to that point. It happened to me too, I'm not gonna lie about it. What you have to do to avoid those situations is make sure that you're really relaxed here and also in your neck. And then again, don't use too much pressure on your vocal throats, so reduce the air pressure. And yeah, that's actually it, and you should be fine. And the last tip is about head and chest voice. So first of all, how do you know which voice is? Well, usually you're using your head voice for more the higher notes. So for example, let's see. Yeah, that's your head voice. It's very clean. And then depending on how much breath you're using, the cleaner the sound will be. So that's what you're hearing also a lot in the classical music. And then you have your chest voice, which you're using to scream actually, and also to talk most of the time. You can train those, especially if you're just singing very, very low, and yeah, try to focus on not to use too much pressure because it will hurt you. But yeah, let's see. That's your chest voice. Now you can already hear that the one is a little bit more cold, like you could say, and the other one is more warmer or fuller. But still, if you want to use like really your highest notes or your lowest notes, think about the opposite. Like if you're singing very, very high, you don't want to sound like a mouse. So what you're actually doing is to really focus on having both of your feet stable on the ground and yeah, being down to earth. That will make sure that your voice will sound more full and more natural. And the same is also with your lowest tones. You don't want to sound like a bear, kinda. So make sure that you think a little bit high, like stand up straight, like head up, and there you go. Well, and that's already it. Let me know if you want to hear or know more, and you're welcome to leave comments behind or like this video, and see you next time.